We say this about the future. What's going to become of my health, and will I ever marry? We the fret. What's going to happen with my marriage? It's a wreck, and my kids. The Lord Jesus, Matthew chapter 6. Seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. Somebody might need this tonight. Do not worry about tomorrow. Probably already there, aren't you? Oh, tomorrow I got this thing. Maybe not. And if you do, and it goes good, and it goes good, and it goes bad by any earthly measurement, what's the difference in eternity? What's the difference in the presence of the Lord? Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will care for itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Man, is that true? Man, is that true? Right now, there's plenty of work to do. Like right here. Right in front of you. Right tonight. In your home tonight. If you have kids. If you're single. Right here. There's enough serving to do. People that worry about tomorrow and the next day probably aren't doing enough for the kingdom, because the more you do for the kingdom, the closer you get to Jesus, the more you focus on him. You don't have time for all that stuff. You don't have time for all that worry. You don't have time for all that self-contemplation, all those selfish ambitions that drive you nuts. Just get closer to the Lord. He said, listen, don't worry about tomorrow. Do what you can here, and I got the rest.